is how I got forced out of the gym that I was working at. I was doing personal training, and I asked the owners of the gym, hey, look, I want to buy a house soon. I need to run personal training as income. Can you guys run it through the business? And they were like, no, do it yourself. So I started a business, Rollo Athletics, and I ran all my personal training income through there so I could claim it on my taxes. A few months went by. I said, hey, look, I'm going to do ebooks. Is that okay if I make ebooks to give information to the community here that I work at? And they were like, yeah, for sure. That's sick. And I was nervous about asking because if they said no, I was just going to do whatever they let me know. Then I was like, hey, I'm going to make apparel. Is it cool if I make apparel? They're like, absolutely. That's so sick. Make apparel. People at the gym I worked at started buying the apparel. Then I was like, hey, I want to do a photo shoot. How much would you guys charge to use the facility? They're like, charge? No way. You don't have to pay us a thing. Do the photo shoot here. That would be sick. It would be incredible. So I continue building my personal training. I continue coaching classes at this gym. And eventually it got to the point where they started having issues with what I was doing. They were like, how come you're not putting our gym in your bio? How come you're not tagging us in every Instagram post? Which was bonkers to me. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, Instagram is mine. It's my Instagram. I coach here. Clearly people know. They can see the gym in every single one of my posts and my videos. And it got to a point one day where they sat me down with the other coaches, and they were like, hey, you're building something in this facility within these four walls, and essentially we don't like it. You can continue working here if you stop wearing any of the apparel, stop promoting it, and essentially do whatever we tell you. And I told them, I said, look, I don't want to leave this gym. That was never my goal. I want to stay here. I love the community. I love the members. I'll give you 50% ownership in this company. Like, this is the best action that I can show you, that I don't care about having this company. I care about the people that I'm working with. They said no. So I had a decision to make. I either continue following the path that I was on growing this company, or forced to leave. And during that, I spoke to a lawyer. I asked, am I doing anything illegal? Did I do anything wrong? They said no, but they said, what you should do is just leave quietly. Don't make a ruckus. You are legally obligated, or you're allowed to tell the members like your information if they want to contact you. But I didn't do any of that. Instead, I just left and made it seem like it was my idea to leave and start this new thing. But why am I telling you guys this story? This is why I'm so passionate about helping people and surrounding myself with people that have an abundance mindset. Don't you think that as I grew, if these people would have helped me grow, I would be talking so good about this gym, promoting this gym, and wanting to help them as well. But instead, they squashed what I was building. They did not listen to anything that I was saying. And here we are. Obviously, I had to continue with my dreams, but I don't want anybody that I ever work with to feel that way. I want them to feel like that they can come to me and they can grow and they can learn, and I'm going to support them along the way. I don't care if it's competing, if it's not competing, whatever. That's the story. Most of you guys had never heard that. I've only said it on podcasts. But yeah, that's why I started my own gym. That's why I never wanted to own my own facility. That was never the goal. The goal was just to run personal training through an S Corp so that I could actually claim it on my taxes. And here we are. How many years later? 5 years later. So don't surround yourself with the wrong people. Don't let people squash your dreams. And yeah,